Tides of Tamaki. Hello, come in. This is a story about oceans, ancestry, and the strength it takes to remember who you are. In the harbor town of Tamaki Makarau, where the sea breathes stories into the wind, 14-year-old Aroa stood at the edge of the sand, watching the tides roll in like whispers from the past. She used to think her name was just a name. Now, she wasn't so sure. Aroha's world was sneakers on concrete, lunch breaks with meat pies and TikTok dances, school books filled with British explorers, and not a single word of Te Reo Māori spoken at home. Her mother worked double shifts at the supermarket. Her father had left when she was 8. And her grandmother, her kuya, who once sang ancient chants to her in the dark, had passed 2 winters ago, taking whole worlds with her. Lately, Aroha felt something missing, like a drum beating from deep inside, trying to tell her a story she had forgotten how to hear. She felt it strongest by the water. The ocean didn't judge how fluent she was. The sea just called her. Again and again. One day, her class visited Okahu Bay, and there it was, a long carved waka resting on the sand like a sleeping ancestor. Its wood was painted with patterns she couldn't read. Its prow was a mouth wide open as if ready to speak. She stared. Something stirred. The sound of paddles, voices in harmony, the rhythm of belonging. That night, Aroha searched for the local Waka Ama group. She almost didn't go, but something, maybe her kuya spirit, nudged her forward. At the practice, no one laughed at her English. They welcomed her with a nod, a paddle, and a chant she didn't understand, but felt in her bones. Aroha wasn't strong at first. She fell into the water. She missed the rhythm, but she kept coming back. Each paddle stroke was a line in a story she was learning to write again. Each chant was a thread pulling her backward and forward through time. She learned to say her mihi, her introduction. She learned the name of her mountain, her river, her people. Ngati Watua. She whispered it like prayer, like magic. One evening, as the sun set behind Mount Kawau, Aroha paddled in silence with the others, the sea glowing gold beneath the waka. Her kuya's voice came back to her, soft, clear, calling her Mokapuna, grandchild of warriors, keeper of songs. Aroha cried that night, not from sadness, but from finding the piece she didn't know was missing. She still listened to rap music, still wore sneakers, still rolled her eyes at homework, but now she carried her wakapapa in her heart. She moved with the grace of tides. She knew who she was, a girl with calloused hands, salt in her hair, and oceans in her veins. This was the story of Tides of Tamaki, a story of returning, remembering, and rising.